This tutorial covers imports, connections, and connectors in the Advanced Analytics system. Megaladata can exchange data with business applications, files, web services, different systems via ODBC driver, and databases. On our GitHub account we also have custom connectors for connecting to various sources. Let's move on to Megaladata. We will use an Excel file to illustrate importing. There are many various settings in the import wizard. We have imported the table. The next source will be a database. We go to the Connections panel. Select the database we need. Enter the login information. We return to the workflow, and using drag and drop, we move the connection to the workflow. We will need to use the Import from Database node. We can select the required table from the list. Another option is to write an SQL query. Then we return to the workflow and move the connection there using drag and drop. Now we need to use an Import from Database node. We can write a SQL query or select the required table from the list. The results of data processing and analysis can be exported to external sources. Let's create an export to the database. Using an out-of-the-box Megaladata, you can also export data to Tableau Server for further visualization. The component will be available if Tableau is installed on your server or is part of the same local network. The algorithm here is the same as with the connections. One connection can be used for many import and export operations. To work with web services, there are two options, REST and SOAP. Note that integration with SOAP web services is only available in the Server Edition standard and above. To illustrate working with web services through REST, let's get data from popular Spotify playlists. We go to the Connection panel. Select the REST service. There are several ways of connection and authorization. Let's choose the required option. Add the authorization token. Return to the workflow. Drag the REST server's connection to the workflow. Next, we select the REST request component and run it. The received response can be parsed into a flat table. You'll find more on working with web services and JSON in the second Quick Start video. The link is in the description. The logic of working with an ODBC driver is similar to that with databases. However, it often requires the driver to be pre-installed on the server. You can find this information on the website of the data source vendor. There is a link to the product will be in the description. Download Megaladata Community Edition for free.